This is week 44 of my Project Life catch-up, so I'm just starting by laying out my photos. And I'm using the November Studio Calico kit, which again is another one that I've never even opened. There's a wee transparency pocket there that I've put a photo into, and now I'm just picking some journaling cards. Picked that one up the top for my title card, but in the end I think it's a bit too dark, and once I've picked out some of these other cards I realise it's not going to work, so I change it later on. After going through all the cards I realised there's 3 of them that have got these gold embossed titles, so I've pulled them out and I'm going to cut them down into banner shapes, and after I finish finding some papers for background cards. I'm rounding all the corners, even the corners of the transparency pocket. And now I'm just going to trim out the titles on these journaling cards. And I'll end up basing the colour scheme for this page off those 3 cards. Just going to trim the ends into banners before sticking them down. Just adding a couple of staples to each one with my tiny attacher. Decided I didn't want that one in the middle where I had initially put it, so I've just trimmed off the other end. Adding some of these sequins to the wee pocket and a couple more staples. I'm just working out where to place this 3rd banner. This card here I just glued the photo down, and I'm just going to add a couple of these leaf shapes for no other reason than just decoration. Trim off the bottom of them, and I'm going to add a cork circle to the bottom as well, which I just have sitting off the card, so I'll cut the bottom of that off too. Going to carry on and use a few more of these cork circles, but unfortunately this one stuck down really tight in the wrong place and I ended up cutting off half the word, so I'll have to work out a way to fix that later. But for now I've just moved on to the next one. Can't quite work out what to do with this, and in the end I just popped down another cork sticker right in the middle. Using these vellum alphas just to spell out relax. And now trying to work out what I'm going to do to cover up my stuff up. Found a few cards with some words on it that I thought I could cut out and stick over the top, so it's just going through and also pulling out some for my title card. I chose this one in the end, and after I've cut it out I realise it's double-sided, and I end up choosing the blue one. And to tie in that blue, I use the blue side of this card and just cut around the circle shape and stick that down. And to tie it in, another cork circle I'm going to use up here after I put my title down. So I've really got a circle theme this week, which I actually don't mind. I think the title's going to need 3 circles rather than just the 2, so I pop the cork one down and then use a punch just to punch out of this journaling card. Stick that down. I really wanted to use that Rubber November, but it just didn't work out. And I'm calling it done.